Day 1981. So I got a video today. I have a order that came in over Friday, August 15th, and it came in pretty quick actually. It's very going to be brief for what I'm going to talk about. Get this open so I can show you guys. Good job putting it in the box. Tape here. So it's for this right here. And you guys can kind of pause the video and catch that if you like. So I went ahead and get the order for a JLT or J and L oil separator company. They sent me a little bit more stuff this time. They sent me a flyer. All the stuff they do these days. Directions on how to mount. This is for the driver's side mount. I'm going to probably do what I did before and relocate it. Do relocating hoses and relocate it to the whatever benefits it can as far as mounting it wise, but I am probably not going to, don't knock me JLT or JL for your hideous brackets, but it covers up the gorgeous work that these actually are. So your brackets are nice, but I like the natural look and just blocking them off with the little set screws you guys provide, the Phillips screws. They do the turn downs on this one. The other one on the passenger, they turned them horizontal flat. So they're outward. Let me just crack this open and see if they've done anything different to the can. Now this is the driver's side can, so let me see if the orientation is the same. Okay, now this was for a driver's side, and it's for good reason. So on this particular lid, it's aiming them downward, and the logo is here, okay? Now on my passenger side, it's flip-flopped than this. So when I had spoke to you guys last, the filter is on this side for the passenger and the whole side is open. Okay, now you're looking at this for yourself. It says JLT 3.0. When I spin that around, it's backwards. The filter is here, the hole is here. It is flip-flopped for the passenger side. So you can make the driver's side or passenger side can work for you. Just be mindful that the filter side or mesh collector side needs to be placed where the crankcase or where your cylinder head elbow is coming from. That is the side that the filter side goes to. So if it's going to the throttle body or the manifold or anything like that, that's the whole side. The whole side will go to the air inlet to that, or the nipple to that, or the hose fitting to that. That's the whole side. And just so we are clear one more time, here's the difference. I'm going to explain to you one more time. Filter, mesh filter collect screen, the whole side, where the tube or the piece comes off of, the elbow comes off, and it's exposed to the whole side. The whole side is the side that goes opposite to your crankcase. That is the side that you are going to put on the passenger side. That one goes there. So on this one here, it's flip-flopped the other way. So for this, the filter side is here. That will go to the crankcase, and then on the whole side goes to the air inlet. So they do flip-flop this for a reason. They flip-flop it so that there's now clean mesh filter side going on the make sure I'm telling you guys right, because yeah, the filter side goes down and still hits the crankcase, and the whole side goes alongside and hits the air inlet tubing. So it's the same orientation, but they flip-flopped it on this particular can. So just be mindful. If you do happen to buy 2 passenger side cans, you can make it work. You just have to flip flop the tubing and just be watching which side is on the filter and which side is on the hole section on the lid. It does make a difference. You could be backwards mounting your orientation on the hoses, and you don't want to do that. So appreciate it, JL Oil Separators. Thank you very much for getting it out to me in a timely fashion. I didn't have to wait very long. I did have to wait to get to installing it on my car because of the rain, but that's not on you guys. That's a me thing, not you guys. But thank you very much. Great price, great company to work with. Appreciate it. So I will say all I can about J and L Oil Separators, which is JLT. So in the box you get the hose. Looks like I'm getting 1 piece this time that I get to cut if I want. A bracket, which I am not using because I ain't covering up the good name of that. And it still will say 3.0 JLT on it if you can read past the bag. The bag's not helping, but if you look through the bag, I don't know if it'll come through on there, but if you can see it, it's going to probably have reflection and you ain't going to see it very well, but it says JLT 3.0. It's engraved. I just don't care for it. I think my other one didn't say 3.0. It said this says JLT. I don't care for it. I don't want my stuff to be ungodly in my face, but I get why they do it. They get it because it's their product. They want to make it easier for the customer or the person installing it to have access and ease access to their product. So I understand why. Me personally, wasn't for me. You just have to make sure however you mount it, you have to leave yourself enough hose and things to do it, but it can be done. Not a big deal. So they give you an elbow in the parts bin here. They give you an elbow and they give you 1 fitting. So I can make it work. Passenger side will do. For some of the hose I have a long piece of hose in the passenger side. I never used it because I didn't use any of the hose. I had to go out and get relocation hose to relocate it to where I wanted it, which was off the nose of my car, behind my headlight, and where my air filter is. If you don't know where that's at, check the last video I did of my last update of where I placed it, and you'll see where I placed it. And I also have the Eleanor pedals on my car, so you can kind of see where that's at, but it's pretty cool. They're using Continental hose on this one, so this is Continental Tire Company. So Continental brand hosing. Of course, it's in the USA. Pretty cool. So they're using Continental for that, and it's really cool. And this particular hose they're using is 3/8. So this is 3/8 hose for this particular version. Don't know why they would use 3/8 over the typical. Why they're using that over the half, but it's fine. They have a reason for it. I'm going to use it. I'll go with the smaller hosing, and if I need more, I just go out and get more of it if I need it. I don't know. Maybe that's because it's not as needing to be as breathing as heavy or breathing as much into the car. I don't know, but I'll make it work. JLT has a reason why they did it that way. Not sure why they call for that, but it's cool. Next up, I did the parking lot sale at Harbor Freight on Sunday, following my my driver's side air separator, and went out and I picked up this at my local Harbor Freight, and I wanted to show that real quick. So pretty cool. It's the Icon 3/8 compact, and it's a torque wrench. Don't know how long it's been out. Some people been making comments and postings of this since, I think, since 2002. Or no, I'm sorry, 2022. 2000, I think even 21. I think it's 21 or 22. I can't remember, but it's pretty cool. They have postings of it. Just trying to see if I can get a quick little looky here at this. Okay, this was sealed, so I'm breaking the seal right now and opening it up. So this was a sealed unit, never opened version since leaving the factory. So I got a nice little tool here. Let's open it up out of the box. Box has, of course, a typical icon fashion. They put two slatted pieces of cardboard in it, so it's nice and protected on the wall. Case. Looks good. Looks clean. Let's pop it open, see what it looks like. This is like a baby version of my half-inch. I got the half and I'm waiting for the dial sheet. Let you know it's been dialed. Certificate of calibration and instructions if you need to use it for whatever have you. This is not a non-flex head. It's pressed and blow molded in the case. Let's pop it out and take a look. So it's like a Pittsburgh Pro design pretty much, but with icon. Of course, running this is going to be the 90 tooth, 20 to I think 200 foot-pounds, if I remember correctly. Let's make sure I'm telling you right. 40 to 200 foot-pounds. I've been seeing a lot of problems with this, so I don't know. I'm gonna probably put it towards some use, towards maybe like spark plugs or something. But I don't know if I want to test it on spark plugs just yet because I've seen a lot of issues with just this little guy right here. But I don't know. People may not be running them correctly or using them right or whatever the case is. But let me just see something. Does this? I don't know how this. I think you gotta pull down and then. I don't know. Some people say it just spins. I don't know. I have to study it. I'm not really up on Harbor Freight with the icon as far as like the mechanics of a clicker, so I'm not really sure how exactly. I know on the Pittsburgh, I know how that works, but this one's not working in the same kind of idea here. So I don't know. I have to do some looking at it. Some people say it just spins, it doesn't do anything. So I don't know. I don't want to say I know and I don't. I'm not going to speak of it too much, but it's fine. I'm gonna have to do some searching on it and find out. Yeah, I don't really know. That's weird. But the tool itself seems to be pretty clean, really nice. This is a 3/8. Really nice tool. I'm gonna try to look at it later and see what's up and see if I can figure it out. Again, nice tool. I have to put some grease in it. I like to grease my stuff when I'm playing around with all that kind of stuff. But other than a little grease, it's a nice little tool. Plan on trying to use it a little bit and see if I can get it to do what I want it to do. Use it on a few things. So that was that. That was over the Sunday. I'm gonna flip you guys around real quick so you can take a look at this. And on BMW M1000, I was waiting on a couple parts. Thanks, Dustin, from calling in from the call center of Lego. Appreciate it, man. Parts came in. My current was missing a rod to finish off the build, I think. So the fairing on the one side, I think it's on the on your right side arm, there was a push rod I was missing for one of the little Lego rods to push in on a certain section to finish off the fairing. I got it. It took me about a week to get it, like they always tell you, but it's cool. It came in. I had to order it. It was free. Placed the order. They took care of it for me. If anybody knows what those are, those are very expensive Lego sets. I believe it's just under 2,000 pieces. It's like 1,900 and whatever it is. So it's shy of 2,000 pieces. And it has, I think, a total of, I think, 6 bags or 5 bags, and each bag has a sub bag of at least 2 or 3 in each. So it takes you a while to get it done, but I was patient, put it all together, worked on it, yeah, on my spare time when I had a chance, and took care of that. I think what else is there to, I'll have to post a video when I get done mounting up my can, which is going to be here in a little bit. Like I said, my instructions here for the firewall. So if you guys don't know, I have a 2-valve. I play around with, so I have a 2-valve. Last video showed the vehicle, so again, if you're interested, you guys can check it out. Dark gray 2-valve, 2004 Mustang. So it's cool. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let you know. Shouldn't take me very long to mount that, so that kind of threw me for a loop. That it's running 3/8 total length hosing on that over the traditional last one I just did, which was half. So it went from half to 3/8 total. So wasn't expecting that length of hose. So, but it's not a big deal. I can go to any place and get 3/8. 3/8 is a a drop in the bucket. I can find that anywhere. Half's going to be a little tricky to find. I got to go particular to a certain area to get it, but no worries, no problem. I'll keep you guys posted, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you liked what you've seen so far. Yeah, so touched on my the bike. I have a BMW M1000. I wasn't going to bore you guys to death on how I put all that together, because it's a series to put that together, but I just did it on my spare time when I had a chance. So yeah, I got that. I touched on that. I touched on my my Icon 3/8 compact professional click type torque wrench, and like I said, I got my JLT 3.0. It's one last time. There's the can, and like I said, this can runs backwards. It runs backwards to what I'm typically running. So here's the lid. The filter, I believe, is on the other side, if I got that right. The filter is on this side, on my passenger side can, and on this side, and on this side is the hole, but it's flip-flopped on my other can than this one. So see how it's JLT, and when I go halfway, the filter's way out here on this side. I believe it's, like I said, I believe it's flip-flopped the other way around on the other can. So just be mindful if you buy two cans. And they're also, I'll tell you something else, this particular can is running smaller connectors. These are 3/8 connectors and not the 1/2 inch. So there must be a reason why they're doing it that fashion in that way. Probably doesn't have to breathe as much. It's further away from the or on the other side of the engine. Probably don't need as much. That's also the cleaner side of the engine. So again, they have their reasons why they ran the smaller, more restrictive hosing over the typical just half. I don't know why. They got their reasons for it, and I'm not going to sit here and try to second guess or figure out why they did that. I'm just going to roll with it. Need more hose? I'm going to go get 3/8 at my local store and relocate it if I need to or need to be necessary. Other than that, yeah, it's a great product, great setup. Gives me everything I need, and pretty much ready to go mount it and see where I can put that to. Catch you guys on the next one. Later.